And then they fell out with me for 8 years. They fell out for 8 years because they couldn't understand it. You see, because their mindset was, prophetic is, thus saith the Lord, have a nice day. In other words, words. But I was doing something that was picture. Pictureful. They always want to shoot the cockerel. You know, especially early in the morning. It's a wake-up call! It's a wake-up call! It is a new day! A new day! A new day! And I would go around going, and people would wonder, what's wrong with him? What's wrong with him? Till one day in Holland, walking the cobbled streets, not with those shoes on, you know. Clogs, not with those clogs on. I saw a mouse with on the chair, right there, little mouse with clogs on. And I looked up at the old church, and on the top of the steeple was a cockerel. Well, not a real one. One on a weather vane, you know what I mean? Actually, the weather vane points to which way the wind's blowing.
Right.
Hello? It's a sign! It's a sign! It's a sign! So I went back to the pastor and I said, Pastor, what does this mean? Why is the cockerel on top of the weather vane? See, when you're drunk, you ask questions like that, you know what I mean? You get sophisticated and deep and you begin to ask questions about little things you didn't notice before. He said, John, they put the cockerel on the weather vane to declare prophetically that they would not be like Peter, who denied him.
Shaba.
Hello? Was it on the third crow? It would not deny.
Oh boy.
I was really prophesying.
Right.
Hello? But the problem was, the people did not have the ears to hear the voice of the prophets or the eyes to see, because we've been brought up in a generation that we have to understand everything before we'll move in it. Hello?
Yes.
It's called idolatry of the mind. Oh, bro, I didn't know there was such a thing. Yes, there is.
Oh boy.
It's called idolatry of the mind, where you have to understand everything. Do you know, if you're born of the Spirit, if you're filled with Him, you should be able to hear His voice, even though the thing is odd and weird. You should be able to hear and feel. I know many years pastoring, I would get a phone call. Dear John, no, not Dear John letter, but Dear John, we have a visiting speaker. Will you take him in your church? I didn't say to him, send me the tape. Let me have a look at the video.
Yes, amen.
I heard the Spirit. If the Spirit said take him, I took him. If the Spirit said no, I said no. And many churches have lost out because they become all alike.
Right.
Hello? What do you mean, John? What do you mean? What do you mean? Well, a number of years ago in England, they were looking at the finances and they thought to themselves, we must cut the budget of the beekeepers. I'm shouting, I know what you mean. Because people are a little bit deaf and I have to shout. I'm trying my best, you know.
We're excited.
Do not shout. I'm getting excited. Calm down, John. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Okay.
Beekeepers.
A number of years ago. A number of years ago, the finance committee got together and they said, now we need to cut the budget. And how can we cut the budget? I know, we'll cut the budget of the beekeepers. And the beekeepers said, well, if you cut the budget of the beekeepers, the bees will suffer. And if the bees suffer, there will be no cross-pollination. And if there is no cross-pollination, there is no fruit. Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Hello? You know God made us all different? We all have the same spirit, but different administrations of it.
Right.
Yes.
We can both have a prophetic gift, but administer it in a different way. Do you know that God loves variety? Oh, thank you, Lord. Thank you, He did not make clones. Thank you, He did not make us all clones. We don't all look alike. Once you're looking at yourself, at somebody else.
Hello, YouTube.
Wouldn't that be terrible? Wouldn't that be? Wouldn't that be